The kitchen is Bill Jeong's stage.
Fine dining, in a certain sense, is a lot of like legwork. You have to get your mise en place ready, make sure it's all in its place, and then when the curtains open, it's a showtime.
It's an apt metaphor. Though Bill is the executive chef and owner of Paju here in Seattle, his background is in performing arts.
I came to America when I was 14, and then I didn't speak the language that well, so I started playing an instrument, and then from there I went to UW. Classical guitar was my majors.
A trained musician, Bill admits he didn't expect to pursue a career in food, but that all changed when he got a job at Saison, a 2 Michelin star restaurant in San Francisco.
Saison just kind of changed way I approach food and everything, or restaurant as a whole, and they were just like, oh, I can actually make a career out of this.
It led to stints at fine dining restaurants on both coasts before Bill returned home to Seattle and in 2019 opened Paju, named for the city in South Korea where he was born and raised.
Paju is a place where a lot of progressive Korean food happens.
Now Paju is evolving, moving from its original 1,000 square foot location in Lower Queen Anne to this stunning space, more than double the size, in South Lake Union.
We were able to include a full-size bar, and then now we have a 2 dry ager in the house, and then just having a wood fire, the hearth where we can actually cook and smoke things properly.
The hearth allows Bill and his team to add new menu items, like this 13-ounce dry-aged ribeye served with seasonal banchan. But the ethos of the restaurant has remained consistent from the start.
If you look at our menu, like there are like a menu item that you will see in Korea, but we take those ingredients and then instead of cooking in like kind of traditional like Korean method, we're bringing in like a French cooking method or like some other like cooking method from like a Latin America, or things that I have learned to pick up on the decades of cooking. So number 1 dish that we recommend is probably the yellowtail, and another dish is our signature like squid ink fried rice. I advise everybody to just kind of step back a little bit because it's gonna be really hot. So this is where we introduce like a wonky flavor, make sure like a kimchi gets gets tossed with the flame. And then we throw in the rice, and then you toss a little bit more. And then we're seasoning it with our house-made like oyster sauce. And then we're just gonna let the rice kind of caramelize. So once you see like a rice kind of like a flipping on their own, that means it's ready.
That means we're in a good spot.
And we have roasted seaweed.
Ooh.
And it's getting so basically we cook bacon until it comes out to be almost like a powder form. So there's no kind of bacon fat in it. And then a smoked quail egg.
Just a big old bite. This is like a spoonful of just comforting, like unbelievable goodness. It's the crispy bits, it's the richness, it's the pops of kimchi. It all comes together kind of like a symphony. It's like the perfect bite.
In a 1 bowl of rice, yeah.
These are flavors that come together to create perfect harmony. And much like music, dining at Paju is an experience at its very best when it's shared.
The main reason for Paju is for our guests to come in with their friends and the family, and then just enjoy their time being in here, and then eat delicious food, and then just leave happy.
For Seattle Refined, I'm Brandon Bernstead.